Hey everybody! Welcome back to Northern Lion Plays The Binding of Isaac. Very colloquial start here. We're gonna just do a random run because we did Isaac last time. The streak is bullshit. You blame the landlord for that problem. Azazel? Yes! It's been a while. I don't love Azazel runs as much as you might think I did. I actually put down my pen. Like, we don't even need to write down this seed. R287. May 9. Fighter of the Night 9. Anyway, this is good for us. Because Azazel is maybe not an instant win, but it's a quick run while he's away. And we've had a lot of fairly long runs thus far. Maybe not super long, but it's nice to have an Azazel run thrown in every now and then. I'm not going to act like we're in a difficult position here by any stretch of the imagination. We also just picked up a free Eternal Heart and actually can have the ability to fly on this room. You don't see this room that often. It's very surprising that we've seen it so, twice in a row in such quick succession. PhD for exclusively good pills. I'll go back for that pill. Don't get your horses and not over that one. It's going to be very difficult to untie them. Luck up pill is nice. So what do you need as Azazel to ball out of control? It's a very narrow set of items, and that's a good thing. Brimstone or Tammy's Head, or just high damage. Like range, it doesn't do that much for you, but it can be helpful. Mostly we're going to be on the lookout for some good stuff. Those two items will really take it to the next level. Actually, the halo right off the bat is crazy. Is that the best? Is that the strongest I've ever gotten within 1 minute of Isaac? No. But I think it's extremely close. So we have 2 HP. Keep that in mind for our deals with the devil here. We picked up an all-stat... Oh, man, that was a great jump. PhD, small rock, all stats up. Didn't we get something? Oh, we got the small rock at the end, but I already said small rock twice, I think. It's a pretty staggering payout. And then inside here we get the D10. So all good things have to come to an end eventually. There is a tinted rock there, but we can't really take advantage of that as such. Taking a little bit more damage than I'd like to admit. Just give me a bomb, please. If you give me like one bomb, I can make some really good things happen. But I mean, I appreciate the keys, don't get me wrong. We could go buy a bomb from the shop. This is a really nice place to be as Azazel. Like, to be in that position where you can kind of just, like, drive by and kill enemies. Doesn't happen all that often. So when it happens, you gotta respect it. Look, I'm not pleased at all with the damage that I took there. Alright, fuck you, pin. Pay me. HP is okay. Are we fighting Krampus? I would have rather have Krampus's head here. I'll just say it. I don't think Lump of Coal's gonna do anything for us. So sure, Krampus's head. Fine by me. Not gonna lose any sleep over it. What are we at here? 2 minutes and 6 seconds. I think it's fair to say that we could probably spend a little bit more time exploring on this floor. But Mom, I don't wanna. It's okay. I think maybe what we'll actually do is go buy a bomb. There's none for sale. But I do want to buy a PhD. Well, I don't want to buy a PhD. I want to buy a coin purse because we have PhD. Got my causality mixed up there. My mistake. Another tinted rock right there. Card against humanity. If this doesn't give us money, I'm going to be very surprised. At least like 3 cents. If we don't get 3 cents, I will be displeased. We've only gotten 1 so far, but I mean, it's better than 0. But, a lot of things are better than 0. That doesn't really mean that much. There's 2. Starting to get skeptical. Let's get... There's 3. What did I tell you? Let's get skeptical, skeptical. Let me hear your body talk and back it up with a reasonable assertion of facts. Okay, the Spirit Heart makes me feel better about going into that curse room, and then we'll just, and we could buy another Spirit Heart, but I don't think it's really that important. I think instead we're just gonna buy our coin purse. Actually, we can't buy another Spirit Heart. We can buy another key. Health up. That's pretty sweet. Health up. That's pretty sweet. Health up. That's pretty sweet. So we literally just paid 5 cents for a bunch, or 5 cents each for a bunch of health upgrades. That's pretty solid. I can live with it. And we're still making great time, so I'm not gonna complain. Down to the next floor. We picked up 4 HP total on that floor and traded away 0. It was pretty ridiculous. Yeah, our HP is... we went from like 2 to 6. We went from 0 to 6 in 2 floors, 2 to 6 in 1 floor. Pretty stupid. Pretty silly. I like it. Let's go fight our boss, because we found them right off the bat, apparently. I don't know, it worked? I didn't think I was going to be able to get all of them, but I'll take it. I don't think this is going to be the fastest run we've ever had, but I think it has the potential to be up there or slash down there, depending on your perspective. We should put out these fires. I just slipped by him there and caused myself a mighty conundrum. Thank you. I'll take experimental treatment. I'm not above it. We picked up an HP upgrade. Damage, tears, shot speed, all those stats are a little bit less relevant as Azazel when our damage is already kind of crazy out of control. So I'm totally fine with experimental treatment. I still think it's a shit item. Like, I think experimental treatment, I take it because I'm compulsive. You know, I'm compulsive when it comes to a lot of things. When it comes to eating, you know, you give me like a bag of chips, I'll eat the whole thing. If I go, oh, that's gross, well, don't take it away. Where are you going with that? It's the way I feel with experimental treatment as well. Is like, well, I'll take it and we'll just, throw it all at the wall and see what sticks, basically. It's not necessarily the best attitude to have, but that's okay. Bob's brain from an item room is a real piss off because I would be more than happy to get this from a golden chest. I mean, I'm happy to have it because it gives us some range, as weird as that might sound. Alright, we don't have full HP quite, so we can't get in there. But I would have preferred if we just didn't find this from an item room and instead found it from a golden chest so we could still have an item room available, but that's okay. Thought maybe we might get lucky. Oh, we did hit one all the way back there. That is getting super lucky. Alright, so more bombs. Might be able to make our shop worthwhile. I'm a little skeptical of that, but it's a theoretical possibility at least. Joker? Joker. Yeah, we'll use that for sure. No reason not to use it on this floor when we weren't going to gain access anyway, unless we find a goat head. So we'll... What was our other card? The Fool? We do still want to keep the Fool card. Pop in here. Ooh, a free Guppy item. Nicely done. Yeah, I'm sorry, Krampus' head, but we're going to go with Guppy's head here. 3 red chests. This is like the most common deal with the devil type now. I don't like it. But a Tears upgrade ain't bad, and, well, it's alright. We will leave, and we'll, take our Fool card with us. We're only at 5 minutes, 45 seconds. Pretty ridiculous. I'm not going to buy anything, and we still don't have access to our curse room. Not our curse room, our mob trap room. So we're just going to head down to the next floor. Hopefully get a deal with the devil on that one. Picked up another deal with the devil item and a Guppy item to boot. Curse of the Blind is a little frightening. I could use the money here, though. Ah, we got a dime out of it. Okay, so we're up to 21 cents. That's a consumable and an item, which is where we want to be, because I might end up needing a spirit heart or something to pull me through. Admittedly, I'm playing a little fast and loose with our HP, but Azazel is one of the characters with which you can do that pretty much guaranteed, because he starts with such an overwhelming advantage relative to the game. You know, if it was like... It's not player versus player, but it's player versus enemy. It's like if you were in like an RPG and you started out with like the end game skill and they never took it away from you. That's where we're at right now. We're playing the whole game as if we've already beaten the final boss. We're on like New Game Plus, but they didn't scale the difficulty. The metaphor's starting to fall apart a little bit. I bet that I'm not going to try to force it, but I bet we can get into our boss rush by 12 minutes. I would be surprised if we couldn't. While we're down here, I would like to get more money, just so we don't have to worry about it ever again. If we get a blood bag, IV bag, that's fine by me. It is blood bag. Sign me up, man. I had a feeling that might work out. Unlike most feelings, this one is based on, a staggering amount of playtime. It just felt good. A little less anecdotal, a little more action, Did we actually, somehow ricochet that bomb directly into us? Something's a little suspect about that situation. Something seems a little fishy about that, Edmund, if that is your real name. If it isn't, I mean, that's fine, too. It's really your call how you want to present yourself to the media. I respect your right to do that. We have no spirit hearts, so we really want to keep our deal with the devil chances alive. Even though there's no chance of, losing this run, if possible, I would prefer to win as smoothly as it's, likely we could. Magic mushroom. We got the touch. We got the... It should be we got the mush. We got the mush. I don't know what that voice is. That's like whoever sang the touch. But they've, they're on their last legs of their comeback tour. Geriatric edition. Money is totally fine here. No spirit hearts still, but... I really can't complain. Even if we don't get a deal with the devil, we're still sitting pretty here. Just a staggering amount of positivity coming out of this run. Alright, get this shit taken care of. Now, if you can, like, 5-shot Gertie, that's awesome. There is nothing bad about that at all. We'll pick up a latch key, which actually gives us a spirit heart and a golden key. Not so bad. Yeah, we'll take it all. Spirit of the Night. We could already fly, but it didn't cost us that much. Whore of Babylon. Abaddon. Whore of Abaddon. Okay, so we do get the advantage of having Whore of Babylon already. Because of the Abaddon pickup, and it fucks with my HP a little bit. And nobody fucks with my HP, but actually the pickup there is extraordinary. We basically picked up 3.0 damage. I don't think it's 3 times or 1.5 times and then another 1.5 times. I think it actually is just like 3 flat damage, but that's still really good, especially considering we got Magic Mushroom on that floor as well. Like, now enemies have no chance. All we gotta do is become Guppy, and that's looking increasingly likely as time goes on here. This has taken its place as one of the potentially most powerful runs I've ever had, no question about that. Happy to have the Balls of Steel pills. Would love to pick up Black Candle, getting a little sick of these curses, and I'm thinking maybe our life would be better if we didn't have to deal with them. More keys, a little bit overkill at this point, but that's alright. Probably put a little bit too much of an angle on that one. Thank you, flies. I don't know why like, my brain is in rush mode right now. Which it always is because I'm Canadian and I love Geddy Lee. But we don't need to be in rush mode right now, but I would like to be because I'm Canadian and I love Neil Peart. But we're just gonna try to be a little bit more diligent, maybe. So we don't make mistakes that could actually contribute to a terrible loss here. But I'm pretty confident that we're set for life, basically. Oh my god, really? You're too kind. Guppy's hairball for sure. Little brimstone for sure. It's a risk, but I'm willing to take it. Don't be stupid here. I've already been stupid, but don't let yourself die as a result of this. I should have just gone down to the next floor to get that HP collected right away. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for right there. Okay. Oh my god, we got 2 black hearts out of that. Life's good, baby! Alright. So I'm thinking that now our damage is just ridiculous, especially given the flies that we're going to be generating as well on a regular basis. Why couldn't we have had Guppy on that run where I was doing no damage? Instead we get it on this run where I have Abaddon, Whore of Abaddon. So many good things going on in our favor here. But I guess, you know, stack it all up. It's nice. Sometimes I do feel like I'd rather have one amazing, huge run than a bunch of little, you know, piddly runs with the damage spread equally. I don't know if that's actually the case, but I'm certainly enjoying kind of steamrolling the game as much as we will be here. A lot of people might disagree with the Little Brimstone pickup. Little Brimstone gets a bit of a bad rap because it's a special item, but I mean, I don't get the logic. Maybe you could explain it to me. I guess the logic is not from the game standpoint, it's from a game design standpoint. People think it's bad design. Unless we get starter deck, we're going to stick with the Fool. But people say, like, well, Little Brimstone's a special item, so it sucks, because once you get it, you can't get any more, or you have a lower chance of getting other special items. I mean, yeah, but you don't have control over whether or not you get Little Brimstone, so, you know, unless you feel like we live in a, like, non-deterministic universe or something like that, like, I don't understand the problem. It's like saying, you know, a hamburger is bad because I can't order a hamburger at a restaurant and then order pizza afterwards, or I'll feel like an idiot. I mean, that might not make any sense, but we might as well take the pill. Yeah, luck up's well worth it. Like, what I'm getting at is, if you don't have a choice in the matter, what does it matter? It doesn't make Little Brimstone worse that it's special, because it's not like you ever get the... Oh my god, Skype. It's not like you ever get the chance to rank that shit. Except for theory crafting. I think a lot of the feedback, or not the feedback, but a lot of the Isaac community is embroiled in this theory crafting. Which item is better than this item? And that's part of what makes the game great, but also it becomes impractical at some point. I guess it does make Little Brimstone worse that it's special, in theory. In vivo, it doesn't really make any sense, though, because you don't, like, what are you gonna do, not pick it up? No, because by not picking it up, you still saw it, so it makes it worse. Or, like, it makes it so that you don't get special items in the future. Well, yeah, exactly, so just pick it up and don't worry about it so much. It's my philosophy on it, at least. Maybe I'm short-sighted. We were totally wrong about our boss rush timing, by the way. We'll head down to the next floor, though. This will be Depths 2. Boss Rush is a guarantee. Curse of the Blind. Curse of the... I hate Curse of the Blind on the Depths 2, man. I don't know why. It seems like it happens more often than other curses. I don't think that's actually the case. I think it's probably just a case of, like, observer bias, but it's annoying nonetheless. Super stoked to have those luck upgrades, though. It just gives us better chances for cool synergies in the chest. Like, we're not going to lose this run, but it's nice to have as much opportunity as possible. Got battery and blue map. Honestly, that's pretty good. We got the time. We got the power. Let's come back up here and donate a little bit of our money to show our donation machine our appreciation. You're my angel. You're my physical angel. Help me fight the peep in every game. Donation machine. Good stuff. I mean, I guess there's no reason not to fight the boss right away, because we can teleport out anyway. Great bit of damage there. Most people won't understand why that damage is so good. If you don't understand, I'm not going to tell you. Well, we'll take this. We will take whatever we get here. And we'll go steal an item. Let's go bottom left this time. Oh. You know what? I kind of want to tough it out. I kind of want to just do boss rush here. We're probably going to end up hurting ourselves in the process. But at the same time, I think it's going to be relatively easy for us to snag like an item out of this. And it might not be a good item, but if we have Curse of the Blind... That was dumb of me. If we have Curse of the Blind, it sounds ridiculous, but I'd almost rather not have a choice of items. I'd almost rather just get one item and be like, this is what you're stuck with. It was not the enemies I expected to take damage against, let's put it that way. And if we end up fucking ourselves as a result of this, I'll feel pretty bad about how the situation went down. But I don't think it's going to happen that way. Try to get Little Brimstone charged up so you have that charged at the same time as your Brimstone, because one double hit of that is basically impossible to survive, especially with the flies that get generated as a result. Oh, it was Bob's Brain. I was like, I don't think I was close enough to put myself in harm's way there. Okay, we got Pin. Can probably get them... Ah, I fudged it up. Alright. Shoot! Shoot! I need to get Bob's Brain. Like, Bob's Brain is the most dangerous enemy on the field right now. Get out of here, Bob's Brain. I'm glad we took him out right away. This is amongst the fastest I've ever killed Boss Rush. That's pretty much a guarantee right now. Again, Bob's Brain. That's my fault, though. You know, I've had Bob's Brain for a while, and this is not my first day playing Rebirth. I should not be taking damage in that situation. That's on me. Bob's Brain's gonna be coming back. Get ready. It's back. There we go. That's, you just break the Bob, walk away. Okay, what do we get? Well, we won't know. Ares, ramming speed. Wow, holy water and Ares. How about holy shit and fuck you? That's a terrible assortment of nonsense there. And I'll admit, that's eroded my confidence a little bit because I lost a lot of HP in the process. But we got a lot of time left to get our HP back. I'm not sweating it too much. You know, we'll buy what is necessary. We have an item room to go to. We've even got a double key room. What the F are we gonna do with that? But I don't know. We got the keys though. Blood rights. It's pretty bad in our situation. Well, if you get Isaac's heart, it's really... Yeah, okay. In that, like, 1% of situations, if you get Isaac's heart, it's amazing. But we're already doing so much damage, who really cares, you know? Hopefully, maybe, like, an eternal heart from our second secret room here. Just want to make sure that I'm planning Bob's Brain properly. Like, I'm thinking a good habit is to walk into the room and then face the door so that you don't accidentally, like, immediately shoot Bob's Brain into an enemy's face. Even with this much HP, it should be a relatively easy win, though. That might be a little audacious to say, but, you know, I think you're picking up what I'm putting down. Like, we're very strong. That was intentional. It won't look like it because it was actually really good, but I swear to you, that was actually intentional. Alright, just walk in. Bob's Brain is not ready. Now it's ready. Come on, you gotta hook me up with something here. I'm going through the motions. I'm going to every room. You're not giving me any spirit hearts. It's about to go. There we go. What do we got? Balls of steel? Nope. Tears upgrade. That's okay. We can get something in here. Cricket's head. All right. Oh, I almost hurt myself there. I'm very happy to have it. That's going to help us out a great deal here. I still might have preferred some HP instead of that Cricket's head for once, but I think we have, we have Abaddon, Whore of Babylon, Cricket's head, and Magic Mushroom. Isn't that like all of the, Oh, we don't have Whore of Babylon anymore. Okay, now we do. Isn't that like all of the good damage multipliers? Like all of the ones that have no real associated negative? Eve's Mascara has a damage multiplier, but it has a negative as well. I'm not sure if I'm even trying to get Blood Bag. I'm pretty excited to, like, you know, have the ability to have Whore of Babylon here. I just wish that maybe we had, like, some extra damage that or some extra, you know, Spirit Hearts or Demon Hearts that we could throw out at the same time. Oh, I let myself get hurt there. That was dumb. Now I'd like you to pay out very much. Oh, don't fuck me like that, okay? That's the last play we're gonna do there. Oh, God, please. Oh, thank you. Fucked over our Whore of Babylon, but that's okay. We can always pick up, like, a Guppy's Paw on the next deal with the devil. Guaranteed, probably. We got the sun, doo-doo-doo-doo. It's alright. It's actually pretty good if you don't question it. Alright. We'll use the sun the first time we get hit, which probably won't take too long. Not that interested in that. Actually, we'll probably... we'll still use the sun on this floor. I'd rather not, though, because it's not going to work as a map and a compass, but... Oh, this is a very important room to be careful about Bob's brain with. Thank you, Little Brimstone, for giving me enhanced range there. That didn't do it? A little surprised. It's okay. Sneak that bad boy in there. Still need some Spirit Hearts. There we go. That's the good stuff. All right. Now my confidence is back in a big way. Generating roughly as many flies as we're losing, I think. Still, Guppy's Paw would be a huge pickup for us. It's not essential, but to actually allow us to have the benefit of the Whore of Babylon that we've already, you know, rightfully picked up, it would be nice to be able to use it. I can't guarantee it, but I can't guarantee that we're not going to use it either. If we just got more Spirit Hearts, that would be, you know, I could play a Blood Bank and feel okay. We got Bob's brain. We got to let it go. Good. I mean, you can see that we're like steamrolling every enemy that we come across by a variety of different mechanisms here. Thank you. But it's always nice to have more damage. Not that we need it, but, you know, I've done 500 Isaac runs, or 500 Rebirth runs, basically. I'm looking for the truly exceptional. To get back to that first high, you know? And here we are. With a run that's quite nice. Come on, let me get down to a half heart. You dirty girl. Let me get down to a half heart. Yeah. Gross. We got enough bombs to blow these up. Yeah, looking for a half heart, baby. That's gonna give us so much damage. It's also exceptionally risky. But the damage, yo. The damage is gonna be incredible. Don't even question it. Don't hurt yourself with Bob's brain, please. The flies are going to be so much better. Even if we're only doing this for the flies, I think it's secret room, maybe? Good news! Secret room. Keybagger is tempting, actually. With 21 keys. Oh, that's another Balls of Steel pill, yeah. That feels good. How does that feel, baby? Okay, I'll tell you what. I'll play you until I get down to 15. Oh, don't make me feel bad about it, dog. I was hoping you would pay out with... Oh, yeah, okay, fine. You know, I said I'd pay you to 15, and you pretty much guaranteed it right there. Can't really complain about it. I mean, our damage is still off the charts here. If we had charts, we would have to buy a bigger monitor just to show the situation that we find ourselves in here. Don't want to pick up those red hearts, or for that matter, you know, literally any red hearts. Still looking for tinted rocks. Not always 100% efficiency for me in that. Hoping that there was a black market there. Alright, who is our unlucky victim today? Blast Assist. Pretty much 100% dead already. I don't even think the music started. No deal with the devil. That's an exceptional disappointment. But a luck upgrade is very nice. The Devil card, the Sun card. Probably want to roll the Sun card just in case we find ourselves in a very terrible position HP-wise. Curse of the Lost again, huh? Well, more opportunities for us to generate an F-ton of flies, hopefully. But really, even with this limited amount of HP, it is hard to imagine a death happening here. I'm still hoping for a Guppy's Paw that can really allow us to go off, but it's, at this point, it's probably pretty unlikely. But I don't mind one-shotting Loki either. Not only, it's even better than a one-shot. It's almost a negative shot. Because when we shoot the enemy, we kill them. Pretty much guaranteed. And then we generate enough flies to kill any other enemy in the game. I don't know if there's ever been a term in the Isaac community for the type of damage that this run contains right now. It's not even a one-shot. It's not even a half-shot. Effectively, you're actually gaining more damage every time you shoot them. It's an unstable equilibrium, but in a very positive direction for us. Like, what are you even thinking is going to happen there? You might as well just go home. If that was an empty room, I wouldn't have been pissed. I wouldn't have even tried to seek you out. I would have just been like, thank you for your generosity and not standing in my way. I mean, I'm quite clearly the good guy in this story. Anytime we get the opportunity, even if it takes like an extra second, anytime we get the opportunity to get rid of that Bob's brain, we are going to take advantage of that. You know what? I believe that we will get Guppy's Paw. We didn't, but we got 2 Spirit Hearts, which actually makes it more than worthwhile to come in here. I think Bible Tract is, you know, paying for itself easily here. It's doing its part. Got to be coming pretty close to our final room. I would be amazed if we weren't. You know what? Rather than the Sun card, I would rather just use the Emperor card on the Cathedral, and then this run's going to start to speed up real quick. Might as well. Like, this run is going to start to go very, very fast. We'll be on the chest within, like, the next 30 seconds, maybe. Alright, let's make it happen. Watch out, we do have Bob's brain active, so there we go. It's already done. Now, we don't have that big of a fly army, but that shouldn't matter too much because we'll generate a lot when we're on the Isaac fight. This is going to sound weird, but I actually want to go into a room so I can easily get rid of Bob's brain, and I fucked it up. Don't want the Lover's card. I guess we'll just use it right away. So we'll Emperor card out. Hit him where it hurts. Launch a Bob's brain shot, and he's already 90% dead. He's not actually 90% of his health is gone. He's just 90%. He knows he's fucked. Whether he feels it or not, he knows it in his bones. A singular blow. All right. This has started to go very fast here. Ghost or Dry Baby's okay. Libra might totally fuck us, and that's why I'm going to take it, because it's ridiculous. Might balance our range. What's our range like now? It's higher. Rate of fire seems lower. Damage will probably... it's still pretty good. Maybe a little bit less, but that's okay. Might be generating more flies as a result of, like, our tiers being a little higher now. It's hard to tell, though. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Contract from Below is almost useless this late in the game, I think, but I'll take it anyway, because why wouldn't I? Pretty much still one-shotting everything. Hoping for maybe, like, another Balls of Steel Pill or something, just to round the run out, you know? Nothing at all? A little disappointing, honestly. I expected better. Yeah, we're doing a little bit less damage. The Libra pickup hurt us there. But it didn't hurt us like in the same way, like, oh, I'm gonna lose my legs or anything like that. It hurt us more like, you know, we're no longer like a billionaire. We're just like, we have $980 million of net worth. That's not a true story, by the way. If it is, it's not about me. We are family. I got all my sisters and me. I'm actually an only child, but I always want to know what it was like to be able to sing that song unironically, but I guess nobody knows what that's like. I mean, we could place some bombs down, but what's the point? The run's over. I don't even mind if we take damage in the process here. That one was crazy quick. I think we'll do another Eden run next, but thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, click the like button. It helps out a great deal, and of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. But for now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.